Hello everyone, I am the Great Zarin, and I kind of vanished without any rhyme or reason last year. Um, it was May, June of last year. I was all gung-ho about, streaming on Twitch and putting videos up on YouTube and all that. Work happened, kind of knocked me out of rhythm. Work was just, and still kind of is, in a crap place, so it exhausts me sometimes, but it knocked me out of it. But then October, I kind of got into it again by putting a video every other day and streaming Left 4 Dead, the original, on Halloween with my friend. Then I kind of didn't go back to doing any of that because work, and I wasn't happy with what I did with the October video challenge. I think I had it in my mind that I would just give myself a challenge for every month and I would do something with it. October worked because I knew I wanted to stream on Halloween a scary game. You know, um, not gonna do a video every other day because I also wanted to give myself a window to say, okay, let me get out the Hatchet Murderer Machete Madman videos I was making in the Rockstar editor, and I had to thank my friend Lord Byron for helping me with that, for being the Machete Madman in some of those videos. So I'd gotten all that done. I'd gotten October's video challenge pretty much done. But maybe like halfway through the month, I realized I was just throwing out videos to say I did it. And it really wasn't the point of that challenge, but I think I also found that work was wearing me out so much that I couldn't do what I wanted. I probably should have just given myself a number of videos to put up, or I should have just said, well, I want to do Hatchet Murder, Machete Madman, and whatever videos come of it may come of it. Which probably would have just on Hatchet Murder, Machete Madman. Because I was like, well, I don't need to do anything else. It's a weird thing about me. If I don't have to do it, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, pretty much since Halloween of last year, I haven't done anything with streaming or making videos. I've recorded playing on my game DVR, but also just because me and Byron just get a chuckle out of weird things that happen. We want to show each other what weird stuff happened, or like, what look like in your end? Still plenty of gold in that. You're not getting us talking, which sometimes makes the moment, but whatever. That's another problem for another day. So, a few days ago, I want to say it was probably last week, I decided to start streaming Bulletstorm on Beam, which is a video service, not video service, a streaming service that Microsoft apparently bought sometime ago. It's based in Seattle. Um, I can still stream on Twitch, I think, but I don't think it's as easy as it was before. It, I think Microsoft changed the UI on the Xbox One a little bit and added some great things. We also made like snapping apps, which is how I stream on Twitch so easily before. Kind of clunky, but Beam is one where I just pull up the little guide thing on the side and I just hit stream on Beam and I can do it there just as easily as I did on Twitch. And it's not as intrusive because Twitch used to take up like the right like eighth of my screen, which kind of condensed it a little bit. And I think it kind of took me out of the moment because it was like not usually Doom or not usually whatever the game was. That just took me out of the game a little bit. Um, so first, my point is I'm gonna start trying to stream and make some videos again. I don't know if I want to put myself on any type of set schedule. I think I want to just at least say I complete Bulletstorm on stream and then play through the whole campaign again as Duke Nukem, because that was the big selling part of a full clip edition, was you can play as Duke Nukem if you pre-ordered, and it's awesome. I haven't tried it yet because I want to do it on the stream for everyone. I've played Bulletstorm Full Clip Edition for about 2 hours and over the course of 2 streams. I want to finish that at least, and then Duke Nukem, and then do something much fun video games, because I know I want to see if I can start doing another love and passion of mine, which is talk about wrestling. I love WWE. It's the only other thing that gives me as much joy and pleasure and gets as much passion out of me as video games does. And video games is the basis of how me and my dad bonded. WWE is the basis of how me and my mom bonded. So I want to see if I can talk about it or do something with it. I know that the fact that I work a full-time job and I have to work a 9 to 5 means I don't get to just watch Raw or SmackDown whenever I want and then just get to make a big long, you could probably say 30, 45 minutes, hour-long recap and reaction to it. I can't really do that. I might be able to possibly do a, general video about it later in the week. Maybe say, okay, Raw, SmackDown, 205 Live, NXT, or just Raw and SmackDown. Say, this is what I think, this is where I think it's going. It's not quite the same thing. It'd probably be less recap and more, this is where I think it's going. But there's probably people interested in that, so why not? And probably also have had ideas to do stuff like, well, just do like what ifs of what if this was booked this way, or what if this person hadn't have won when they did, or they had won instead, or they'd gone in this direction or that direction, or how could they have done it. I've also thought about, there are some matches where the booking decisions are criticized heavily at the time, but sometimes it's interesting to look back and go, oh, well, actually in hindsight that actually made perfect sense. And it's because pro wrestling, the story never really ends. You do have to sometimes play a long game with it. If you don't really like a booking decision, you're like, I don't know why that guy was booked to do this or that or the other thing. There's times where you kind of have to just sit back and say, okay, I don't understand why they did that. Maybe in 3 to 6 months it'll make sense. Because your favorite guy might lose at SummerSlam. You're like, but they should have won, then it would have made sense and all that. But then if they get a big win at WrestleMania, you're like, oh my god, they won at Mania, it was great, it was awesome. But that maybe wouldn't have happened if they won at SummerSlam. So it'd be interesting to do that, to just see a really badly booked match, or at least see a finish that doesn't seem to make sense at the time, and just look back a few months later, 6 months later even, and say, okay, 6 months later, was this booking decision rectified or not? Or did it make sense? Was it justified, or did this make a really stupid decision for absolutely no good reason? And I don't have, beyond the fact where you don't know why your guy lost when he should have won, and seeing that they've got a big moment at Mania, I can't think of any example where that's been the case, but you can't tell me it hasn't happened. So I'm going to start seeing if I can do the YouTube, Twitch, Beam streaming stuff again, and I'll see if I can start doing some wrestling stuff for this. I want to see if I can maybe at least do some rebooking the whatever. Rebook this, or the what if, or whatever I'm going to call that series. So this channel is going to get a bit mixed, and who knows, maybe someday I'll split them again. Or actually split them, I should say, because I kept wrestling off this channel because I wanted to do just video game stuff, for whatever reason. So, yeah, look out for other stuff I'm going to do soon. Might be a Bulletstorm stream tonight on Beam. I'll send that out on Twitter, like I've done the past 2 times. I think there's also a link to my little Beam channel on my YouTube channel description now, I believe. And in the two streams I've done up to this point, and in all the other streams where I stream on Beam, I'll put that there. So yeah, look out for stuff I'm going to do, both the video game stuff and the WWE stuff. Follow on Twitter at the Great Zarin if you're interested to see more stuff. Subscribe to this channel if you're interested to see what I do. Go subscribe, follow Twitter, Twitch, Beam, this channel, all that. I'm repeating myself a lot because I'm not a professional. This is not a professional operation in the slightest. This is a built-in webcam and a laptop that's 5.5 years old. I'm sitting at a desk that I grabbed from near a dumpster the other week. I got this. That makes me kind of professional looking. It's what I try to stream with now versus my headset because I feel like this is more professional. But yeah, if you're looking for a professional YouTube stream person, not it. Probably never will be, unless I'm blessed with the ability to do this as a full-time job. So yeah, hope to have you come along for whatever things I end up actually doing. Till then, just try to be awesome. However it is you're awesome.